All right. Thursday night lights, baby. Here we are back on the channel. I'm your boy Dre. Welcome back to the Dre Sanchez YouTube channel. Hope you all been blessed and had a great day. Capital G, capital O, capital D. Thank you for waking me up and blessing me with another day. Big up, bam, bam. Wifey and kids, of course. You guys know what's up. Big up to you guys, man. And we're just doing some Embraer work here today in this Phenom 300. Quick flight over to Grand Junction. Maybe some pattern work over there. Maybe we'll jump down to Santa Fe, New Mexico, do some pattern work there and call it. We're not doing a long stream today, but we need to do something. So without further ado, man, let's go ahead and get right into this. Hope you guys are all well. Fires in the house. He says I sound sick. No, man, I'm not sick. Fires, man, I'm healthy as an ox, my young G. And Harrison, big ups to you as well. Fam to the bam bam am. Let's go. Let's get on this thing right here, man. And get some stuff going here. All right. Let me just double check here really quick. We do have Colorado Springs approach 124. Looks like 124 nothing. All right, and we'll just keep that music shut off, guys, and get this thing done here. Let us come right here, man, and get the GPU all cracked a lack. Open up the GPU panel, and kind of wanted to just do this, man, because sometimes you know, it gets crazy, man. Alright, so we've got fuel, 962 pounds of fuel. Before we do anything else, let us go ahead and take a look at the flight plan and what type of fuelage we got. 2,893 pounds. So let's do there, slide it up. Slide it up. I think we need 28. Okay, let's bring it back here. Okay, we need 2893. Oops. And then you could just balance the fuel. We got 2927 in there, so we'll double check that once we get in there. Then of course we are going to have our 6 passengers, so it's no worries. Let's get rid of those static elements, and of course let us assume all passengers have got on board, but we'll get the power on the plane first here. So let's get our generators here, everything into the auto. Let's get our batteries on, and of course let's accept the ground power. Let's get our pneumatic bleeds to the auto, and we'll worry about the rest here later. We'll get oxygen pushed in here in a second. Boom, boom, boom. Let's also get our bleeds to the auto when that happens. And we'll assume the passengers are coming in now, so let's close all the doors here. Okay. Boom, boom, boom.
System test okay.
Alright, system test is okay, so let's go ahead and hit the enter button. Right now we're in our electrical display here, showing that we got some good power to the aircraft, man. Let us get our ATIS in right off the bat.
Takeoff test.
It's 1250 is the ATIS, so let's check that out, man. 125. 0
at 17, gusting 36. 10 miles of visibility, few clouds at 8,000, scattered 11,000, broken 23,000. Temperature 11, dew point -5, altimeter 2977. Visual approaches in use, landing and departing runways 35 left and 35 right. Runway 1331 available upon request. Advise on initial contact.
31's available.
Delta.
Alright, so the altimeter is 2977.
0126 Zulu. Winds 350 at
2977 is in there. And
10 miles of visibility, few clouds at 8,000, scattered
okay,
11,000.
let's
Broken.
switch that over now. And we will get him pulled up so we can appropriately get our departure out of here. So we'll do 24. So let's do something here.
Available upon request. Advise on initial contact. You have information Delta.
Okay guys, flying time for the first leg's only 53 minutes. And let's see what we get here. Let's see. Let us come in here and let's map this button. I guess it's been so long. It's on contact ATC. That's not good. There we go. Good evening, Colorado Springs departure, November 350 Kilo Tango. Information Delta. Looking for IFR to Grand Junction. See if my man is paying attention, man. See, Denver Center is not on, so we'll give him a second here to respond. And if not, we'll do our thing. Let's try that again, man. By the way, hope you guys are doing well. Good to see you, D-Champ. Good to see you, D-Champ. In the house, man. Big up. Alright, let's try this again. Colorado Springs departure, November 350 Kilo Tango here at Springs on the general aviation side. Information Delta, IFR to Grand Junction. And if he doesn't respond, no worries. Says he's still on. We're not getting anything here. He's 1240, so he must have been like, hey man. Alright, so we're gonna not even include him in what we're gonna do here. So let's come right over here, folks, and take a quick look at the situation in which we find ourselves. Okay, we are gonna depart probably on runway 31, since that was available. As you can see here, that makes sense for us because we're right here on the general aviation side, pretty much, even though there's some over here, but we're over here on this side. So we could take 31 out, and let's double check the Spring 6 departure. Then we're going to go direct to the BRK VOR, which is the BRK VOR is the Black Forest VOR. Okay, cool. Okay, there's Red Table, Rifle, Alamosa, Bresh, Drools. Okay, so we don't have our VOR here at all. We got the Falcon VOR that is, because we're going to be out to the west. So see, right turn on heading 050 for radar vectors to assign route. Okay, so that's what we're going to do. We'll do a right turn, and then look at these altitudes here, 6, so we'll have to get up if we're going to go back to the west to get over those mountains. And I'm just double checking here to see. There's Blue Mesa. Boom, boom, boom. And we're still going to use this departure, but we'll have to figure out our direct once we get up in the air. So what we're going to do, runway 31, climb right turn heading 050 up to 10,000. I suppose we have not received anything from that gentleman. Therefore, we will definitely get it going. Just responding to my G. Alright. So, 3-1 is what we're doing here. And getting into to Grand Junction. It's a direct as well. So, it's got runway 22 there. So, let's look at Grand Junction. Just to be on the safe side. And it's saying runway 22 predicting for us to arrive there, but we'll check the ATIS. And let's see, runway 22 is quite small. We might want to run like runway 29 here. Let's look at what approaches we have. DME, RNAV, Yankee. I'm sorry, RNAV, runway 29. I think that's what we're going to take. Let's pull up the ATIS, man, and then let's get up out of here. Because we got work to do, and I don't want the stream to be 4 or 5 hour stream today, man. Since I started a little bit later. Okay, winds here, 010, 18, gusting 37. And let's see, Grand Junction, folks. Grand Junction 050 at 11 knots. See, I don't know why it gave us runway 22. 050 at 11 knots. What's that looking like? That's looking like runway 11, man. Or even runway 4. That's a pretty small margin there. So let's get rid of this one here. And let's see. There's absolutely nothing for runway 4. So we could probably do a crosswind, 11 minus 4, 70 degrees off to crosswind there, and winds are only 11 knots, they're not gusting, so we can definitely live with that. So we got an ILS situation that we can really get into here. And the Grand Junction VOR which is here. This is the last point on this, so let us take a look, man, and see what we can get here. Hi, love. Alright, so let's get rid of this here, and let's get right into the flight plan. And let us go ahead and let's get a procedure going. We'll select a departure. And the Colorado Springs 6 is what we'll do. Runway 31 is what we're going to take. And just straight up vectors. So out on that heading of a 058, which is fine. So let's load that up. And then after the vector, of course, we are going to be direct to that VOR I talked about, which we could not find. Alright, there's Black Forest. That's what we want. After Black Forest, we're going to go FQF VOR. Which is the Falcon VOR. Enter that. And after Falcon, we're going to do an airway. So we just come in here and hit menu. And let's load an airway here. And the airway that we want to load is Juliet 80. Here it is, identified. And we're going to exit that airway at Grand Junction. Boom. Load that. And of course now, in order to get an arrival runway, we need to, or get an arrival period, we need to put the Grand Junction situation in there. Then now we can come for a procedure here, and now we can select an arrival, or an approach rather, because we don't have an arrival. We'll say we're doing ILS 11 as it stands now, because the winds are 050 at 11 knots, so I like that. And vectors, or we could come out, it looks like Loma. Let's see what that is giving us for the ILS. Let's verify ILS, localizer runway 11. And Grand Junction is going to be the last point here, so we can continue to hit Grand Junction. And okay, we can do initial fix of Joystick and get on the arc. We can get on Joystick. It should give us a DME and arc to Loma. So let's do Joystick. I like that, man. And let's turn minimums on. And let's look at what those minimums are right now. Minimums are 5033. And yeah, I don't even know if it lets us. So let's just put a number in there now. Like, let's do. Let's just put any number in there because we're gonna change it. Okay, we'll enter that, and we will load that so that we have some action. So let's go to the flight plan, and let's check out the preview here. Let's see, JNC, Grand Junction. Then from JNC, we're going to go direct to Joystick, so that looks good. And let's see if we get some altitude at Joystick. So from here, we can go direct here, 275. And here at Loma, they want 8,200. And you can see here, Joystick, we could also get 8,200. You see that? So Joystick, we're going to plan for that to be 8,200. I could have just typed it in, but I already started doing it this way. So we'll just do 8,200 and enter that. And then let's look at the Grand Junction VOR. So from here to there, if we're measuring the Grand Junction VOR, this is pretty much parallel to Jenny. So 7.4 that way. So between Loma and Jenny, let's see what we got. Loma and Jenny is 9.6. So here we could be at 9,000 at the Grand Junction VOR. And that's how we'll plan that. So let's plan 9,000 at the old Grand Junction VOR. That way it gives us some top of descent information here. And this is 9,000 feet at Grand Junction. Now we're straight. Alright, so we're good on the flight plan, man. Let's try old boy one more time. See if he's... And Colorado Spring approach, mic check. I don't think he's... Yeah, he's still not transmitting, so we're gonna use the ATIS for what it was, and then we're just gonna go to Unicom. So you snooze, you lose, man. Alright, back over to Unicom. Let's get in here and get our transponder code to 2200, because we're good souls. And we're ready to go. Let's go ahead and do our stall test here.
Stall, stall. Stall, stall. Stall, stall.
Alright. Stall test is okay. And we said it's 2977. And guys, let's come here now and let's select our altitude of 20,000 feet for this cruise over to the Grand Junction. And we're gonna be, yeah, we can just leave on our FMS. Let's see, heading leg. This should already be FMS here. Localizer. Okay. Boom, boom, boom. And let's get our nav on. And we'll do a nice little climb here. Out. of about 2,200 feet. And we are going to be departing. We're going to do, with those winds gusting, we're going to do takeoff flaps 105 across the board. Let's check the trims. Trims are 7.5. That's good enough for me. It's in the green. And we are ready to go. Let us go ahead and get our ignition into the auto. And everything else is good to go here. Throttles are in the idle position, and let's make sure our ground equipment is all moved, and let's get out of here. Alright folks, let me check you guys out here quick in the chat. Spawnin's in the house, and Aviation Geek is in the house, man. Big up, my G's. Big up. Nightbot's tripping already. He said, let's see your professional pattern work. Roger that. We'll try to get over to Grand Junction and do a little bit of pattern work there. We'll land and then do it like a back taxi, and then maybe do a couple patterns there. Hopefully the winds will be more forgiving over there for our pattern work, so we'll try that. So let's do 105, 105. We rotate. Cool. Okay. Which side is the GPU on? Let's see. Okay, the GPU's on the left side right here. And let's start the right engine. So calling start right engine. Parking brake is up and set. And ignition's coming up. Let's get the flight controls on for you guys, man. Okay, you guys can see the right engine coming up here. Okay, right engine is up. That generator is going to be automatically connected. Let's look at the electrical. There we go. Okay, you can see now that that generator is connected, so that's confirmed. So now we can get rid of the GPU. And close the GPU panel, so everything is good to go there. Let's get back on our, I guess we'll get our taxi in here. Then we'll get our V-speeds. Taxi's easy, out to the left on Bravo, Bravo to Foxtrot. Okay, so we got our departure all set up. Then we will be going direct to the first VOR. Let's go ahead and start the second engine. Okay, we got ignition here. N2 is continuing to rise. We got N1 rising now. Oil pressure is coming up. Okay, fuel quantity 1325 kilograms. Let's make sure that's what we want. In let's see, 13. Yep, 2920 in the fuel. So that should be good to go. Alright, we've got a good start on both engines there, and we can also check fuel's going good here. And back to the status, you can see all doors are closed, and now it's time to get our oxygen situated here. And we also have to get our hydraulic pumps in open position, as well as take care of our ECS there. And pressurizations in the auto mode. ECS for the environmental control systems are on both, and we'll have everything else there on the low situated there. So we can take status off and come off the system now. Let's range this out slightly. Okay, see, there's the BRK VOR there now. It takes us north. So we're going to come out and more than likely not go direct to the BRK VOR. We'll go direct to, we'll come out here on the heading and then go left direct to FQF is what we're going to do. That's exactly what we're going to do, man. So we'll range it out there about 20. So as we come up, we're going to come off on a heading of 058. and then we will put roughly a heading of, let's say, like 3. We'll turn, we'll just go left direct. That's all we'll do. That's too easy. Alright, you guys, let's see, nav lights are on. Let's see, there is no beacon. We'll get the taxi lights on. Let's arm the emergency lights. And let's get the panel all turned up. Alright, y'all, let's do our flight controls check. Electric, okay, that's good. Alright, guys, go full up, full down. Aileron left, aileron right, and rudder right, rudder left. Okay, that's good. Flight controls check is complete. X-plane, he says he has his plane as well. That's what's up, man. Nice. Yeah, Kuwait pilot's the bomb. Alright, so we got that. Now we can come here to our V-speeds. Let's do another computation here. That's good. Now we're going to send those V-speeds here for our taxi, and let's call it Colorado Springs traffic. November 350 Kilo Tango is a Phenom 300 just east of runway 31. We'll be departing on the Colorado Springs 6 departure, and then we will be out to the north direct to the Falcon VOR for Colorado Springs traffic, and we will be taxiing via Bravo and Foxtrot for departure on runway 31 for Colorado Springs traffic. Alright, taxi lights are on. Everything is good to go here. Let's go see how gangster we look. Alright, sweet. We are ready to go. And it's a small jet. No flight announcements today, guys. We are on a private joint. Okay, park and brake is released, and let's go flying here. I am using my old trusty dusty Logitech / Satec Pro Flight, since this is a push-pull system. As you see, it's not a yoke, so this is my push-pull. I also have the Turtle Beach Velocity 1, but that thing's got a sticking point, man. And if it weren't for that little sticking point on the controls, it wouldn't be too bad. So welcome aboard this Executive Charters. November 350 Kilo Tango, first initial charter service over to Grand Junction, Colorado. Alright, you guys. Beautiful view there of the mountain system. So we want to get over to Grand Junction pretty quick, because I got it to where maybe one of our landings would be doing a night flight, so we'll see how that works out. Okay, we got a right turn coming up on Foxtrot. Forget V1, V rotates 105. Colorado Springs traffic, November 350 Kilo Tango, now on Foxtrot, entering runway 31 for departure out on the Colorado Springs 6 out to the north, direct to Falcon VOR upon departure. Okay, strobes is on, landing lights are on. Final is clear. Alright, let's come here. We cannot forget. Okay, here we go. Okay, clock is started. Powering up. Takeoff power set. knots. V1 and rotate. Positive rate. Air's coming up. Yaw dampers on. Let's pull that power back. Colorado Springs traffic, November 350 Kilo Tango has departed runway 31, now climbing out on the Colorado 6. Last call. Woo, she is windy, boy. Pull that power back. Ooh, little gust there. Woo. Look at this guy. Now he's talking about contact him. And good evening, Colorado Springs departure. November 350 Kilo Tango is 9,800 climbing via the Colorado Springs 6.
Phenom 350 Kilo Tango. I believe my audio was broken then back there. Don't know if I gave you a clearance. Just maintain 16,000 direct Falcon, please.
Okay, 16,000 direct Falcon for November 350 Kilo Tango. And yeah, I tried to call you like 4 times, and there was, I just thought you maybe had logged off and left it on. So, but up to 16,000 direct Falcon, November 350 Kilo Tango. Alright, so we're going direct Falcon as promised, so we're going to go...
Approach, Diamond 620 Mike Delta, we're ready to
let's
go.
go.
Runway 33 and...
Flight plan. And there's Falcon, now we can do the direct.
Mike Delta,
Roger.
we'll
activate that.
Released for departure, clearance void if not off in 5 minutes. Advise this frequency within 10 minutes of intentions.
Woo, getting that rain in. Piloto virtual. ¿Cómo estás, piloto virtual? Gracias por acompañarnos aquí en la canal. Ojalá que todo está bien y saludos a Portugal. Alright guys, so we're going up to 16,000. And let's push up that power a little bit. We will go, let's do a flight level change. We'll up that speed to about 230.
November 350 Kilo Tango Springs approach. Just verify squawk 4377.
Okay, 4377 in the box. November 350 Kilo Tango. Alright, 4377 is what he wants. That's what he'll get. Code 4377. There we are. Now we are legal and we're climbing up, guys. We got a good departure out of there. Let's get those flight controls off. Oh, ok, da Brasil, ok. ¿Sabes qué, piloto virtual? Tengo familia en Brasil.
Right turn to 900,000.
Tengo unos tíos que viven allí.
Diamond Star 0 Mike Delta ident. Ident 0 Mike Delta.
Okay, we'll keep our speed modest for now.
Diamond Star 0 Mike Delta, radar contact 5 miles north of the Meadow Lake Airport. Position as reported. Turn right heading 160. Vectors, visual approach, runway 35 left. Roger, returning right heading 160, and we have some approach requests with you whenever you're up for it.
Sí, tío es uncle, ajá. Eso, papa, eso. So we're just keeping our speed modest here at 250 indicated. You can see we're north here to the Falcon VOR, and then from there we're going to turn left. And you can see here, we should be getting our climb here because this is only at 16,006 is where we need to be in order to meet the minimums here. So we'll see if we get a higher climb than that. Eso, que chévere, que chévere. Alright guys, so we're just going to keep the music quiet for now as we depart out of here, out of the Colorado Springs area. It's not a long flight at all.
Approach Diamond 0 Mike Delta. We have some approach requests for you whenever you're.
Okay, and we've got about 30 miles to the Falcon VOR. And we've got TCAS and aircraft is back here, but otherwise the picture looks clear. And we're into a little bit of... Ooh. Pues que chévere. Es que dicen la gente que inglés es muy difícil aprender. Ojalá que aprendes bien fácil, papá. Y si quieres hablar con nosotros en inglés aquí en la canal, podemos ayudarte, man. Y yo sé también unas palabras en portugués también. Mi papá es portugués. Mi familia, pues, mi abuelo de mi papá es de Cabo Verde. So, ¿cómo va usted? Okay, we've got some ice collection happening there. Alright, so let's get the anti-icing on.
November 620 Mike Delta, apologies. Stand by, just one more shooting handoff issue. Break November 350 Kilo Tango. Contact Denver approach 120.35.
Denver approach 20.35. We'll see you next time, November 350 Kilo Tango. Okay, 2035.
0 Mike Delta, go ahead with the approach request. Apologies for the delay. Yeah, no worries, 0 Mike Delta. We are, our first approach we plan on doing is going to be the ILS 35 left missed, followed by the RNAV.
Good evening, Denver approach, November 350 Kilo Tango 16,000 direct Falcon.
November 350 Kilo Tango, Denver departure, Rudder. Climb maintain flight level 200.
Up to flight level 200, November 350 Kilo Tango.
November 350 Kilo Tango. What's your next fix after Falcon?
My next waypoint after Falcon is the Delta Bravo Lima VOR.
Number 350 Kilo Tango, Roger. Clear direct the red table VOR, Delta Bravo Lima.
Okay, we'll be cleared direct red table, climbing up to flight level 200, November 350 Kilo Tango. Okay, guys, so we've been cleared to the red table VOR. And we'll enter that. And now we'll come for a nice little left. Woo! Look how this thing is just bouncing around, man. Oh, pues gracias. Yo soy latino también, papá. Como te digo, mi papá es portugués. Y su mamá de mi papá es boricua. Tiene sangre de boricua también, entonces hablo español. Mi esposa es mexicana también. So, yo soy afro-latino. Pero gracias por sus comentarios, papá. So Piloto Virtual is saying he's going to learn English. He's translating right now. And he is saying that I don't speak Spanish with an accent. Well, that's because, you know, it's in the blood, man. So let's welcome him to the channel. Woo! Flight level 200 is just perfect, you guys. Getting above those clouds, man. Okay, we'll be picking up speed here, so we'll go back into the cruise detent. As you can see, we're still on the climb. But now we are hitting flight level 200. So let's start to bring that power back slightly. Bring that back to the cruise. And of course, all landing lights can come off. And before we get too excited about things, let's look and see what our... You can see there was our turn, so he cut us in just a little earlier. Let's go to flight plan and look at our top of descent. Time to top of descent is roughly 24 minutes. So that we can descend down to 9,000 at Grand Junction. We'll see if we have ATC though. Go slightly higher on the speed. Of course, we're traveling west, so we're going to get that westerly wind. While we're at it, folks, let us come right in here and let's get Grand Junction's information pulled up so that we have our ILS 110.3. So let's come here on this side, and we want 110.3. And then for nav 2, we'll put the same thing in just to be on the safe side. There we go. We got 110.3 on both, my G's. And you can see here, we're going over the mountains, man. Cruising at 20,000 feet. Y en portugués necesito más, pues necesito entrenar más en portugués, papá. Esa lengua nada más, yo sé poquitas palabras ahí, pero español y inglés, las dos idiomas, yo soy muy profesional en esas lenguas. ¿A qué horas son en Brasil ahora? Alright, you guys, we can get rid of the Colorado Springs deals here. And we can also get rid of this and stick with our Grand Junction information as we travel out. Let us get in the back and let's get some tray tables up. Let's get the TVs down. And let's get the tunes on. So it's going to be very hard to see us. It's funny, man, I can't even see the plane. Okay, here we are, right here. Just over Centennial, heading this way, and there's Grand Junction there. So that's our destination. And all systems here are looking good. Let's see, wing stab on since we had that ice. So we're looking at 21 minutes now. Oh, okay. So ya casi va a pasar la medianoche, pues. Pero gracias, papá. ¿Y tú haces flight simulation también? ¿Te gusta volar también en los simulators? ¿Qué usas? ¿Microsoft Flight Simulator o X-Plane? ¿O los dos? Oh, ok. Qué chévere. Piloto virtual. Voy a escribir tu nombre aquí en este papel para buscarte después del stream. Para yo hacer tu subscriber igual. No hay de qué. Pues vas a hacerlo bien. Aprende la lengua y entonces luego vas a hablar aquí en los Estados Unidos con nosotros, hablando la lengua igual con nosotros. Como nosotros, pues. Alright, y'all. We are riding out. We are riding out, guys. We are doing big things. We got Piloto Virtual keeping the chat live, man. X-Plane reviewers asking. Okay, over to Unicom. Thanks for all your ATC services. See you next time, man. Take care. November 350 Kilo Tango. Alright, so we'll release the Unicom to our own devices. Alright, 1228. We're on our own, man. We are on our own. Sí, tengo Discord también. A ver. An X-Plane reviewer, how long have I had this plane? I've had this plane since X-Plane 11, so quite some time. I do enjoy it. That is for sure, man. And the funny thing is, this aircraft, they ported it over from X-Plane 11 to X-Plane 12, and it was like ready to go right away. So that's one thing I'll say about this plane. That's right, Aviation Geek, no reverse. Ahí está mi link a Discord, Piloto. Aviation Geek is saying nothing but the truth. Alright guys, let's go ahead and take a quick look. We've got top and drop here in 16 minutes so that we can hit our 9,000 mark. And we'll be checking the ILS here soon. Let's see. Okay, we'll leave that like that. Okay, let's increase the range. There, we got this 50-mile range there. Roger that. De nada, piloto virtual. X-Plane reviewer, man. Yeah, I feel you, man. I still got X-Plane 11 too, just in case. Right? I speak the truth better when I'm sleeping. Leave it up to Aviation Geek to keep us laughing, man. That's what I'm talking about. So guys, once we get to Grand Junction, we'll see what we got cracking there, and we'll do a couple of circuits there, man, and then kind of ride out like that. And then maybe head to Santa Fe. I'm not planning to restart the simulator today, so we'll try to run replays, and if something goes wrong, then we'll figure it out. Okay, que chévere, que chévere. Y también mi hashtag. A ver. And guys, I'm putting my Discord name in there. Nice, nice. I can't wait to see that development. Okay, roger that, Aviation Geek. Go and get that chips and salsa, man. Alright, you guys. Look at that. Still getting a little bit precipitation right here. Alright, says it's going to be a progressive Aerodyne C-Ray. Nice. I'm going to need that one. So I need to do some water ops, man. I need to do some water ops. Man, Aviation Geek put some tacos away and refried beans and rice for supper tonight. Alright, man. We'll stay closer to the latrine. Stay close. Alright guys, we are doing good. We've got top of drop in 13 minutes, and then we'll be on our way down into Grand Junction. Top of drop is not as forthcoming because we're at a lower altitude. Hey, that's right, Aviation Geek. And remember, when you're in the middle, you're in the middle. So once we get a little closer, guys, we'll get our VNAV path all situated. We'll get our altitude down to 9,000 and let the aircraft just take us down. Let's look at, remember I said we were going to fix our minimums up. Okay guys, minimums is 5033. Okay, we've got our minimums in there, time now. You can see we've got plenty of terrain there. 356 on the ground speed. Let's look and see what those winds are doing to us. I thought I had my wind on here. Pues yo no soy mexicano, yo soy pues boricua, pues portugués, moreno y nativo de aquí. Yo nací en Alaska porque mi papá era militar también, pero mi esposa nació en México. Y los dos de mis padres nacieron aquí en los Estados. Pero el papá de mi papá nació en Cabo Verde con sus padres. Y ellos son inmigrantes a este país. Alright, y'all. We are getting it in. And let's go ahead and re-verify the METAR at Grand Junction just in case we need to fix something up, man. See, 05011 knots, 29902 is the altimeter, so we won't even need to change that. No, pero yo soy mixto, yo soy moreno, mira mi piel. Yo soy afro-latino, so yo tengo muchas razas en mi sangre, papá. Sí, pero la abuela de mi mamá es puro nativa. So tengo esto también en mi sangre. Okay, guys, let us take a look. We're going to be going left here, and now we are joining, I believe this is the Juliet Airway, and we've got an aircraft right here on TCAS. Right here, he's about 6,000, so this is probably some VFR traffic here. Here's the Red Table VOR, and then we're on to the Gleno fix. So we'll be coming left here shortly. And we'll look down, traffic, see 12, 11, 10. So let's look, well, there's not much to look down. Just because we've got that cloud cover. I'm glad we chose 20,000 feet. And we're going to keep the icing on. So let's check something else out here. Pues gracias. Mi primer idioma era inglés. Inglés. Retired firefighter, my fellow veteran, is in the house, man. What's good? What is good? Okay, we got 22 nautical miles there. Then another to 68 to the Grand Junction VOR. Then as we get close to the Grand Junction VOR, we'll go direct to JISIG and get that at 8,200 feet for the ARC. Good to see you, retired. Good to see you, my G. So there's the ARC, and then there's Jenny, the final approach fix. So let's double check something here. Oops. And see, there's the final approach fix. So we've got Loma right here. That's one thing I didn't see. 13 intersection Loma. Let's see what that looks like. Okay, intersections right here. Here's Loma. So that's perfect. So we'll keep it on this for right now because that's where we'll be going direct. And now that traffic is still, got to take a look at him. He's kind of on our flight path and it looks like he's climbing. It's about 1,500 feet in front of us. And surrounding traffic, this is November 350 Kilo Tango at flight level 200 on a heading of 252 direct to Roundtable. There he is right there. There's the traffic. Okay, traffic's not a factor. There he goes. So it pays to always look at that. Out of the middle of nowhere, no ATC. We could have had a near collision with this guy. Hopefully he was paying attention, but he's not on Unicom. Alright, so traffic is not a factor. And TCAS is now clear, and there's our top of descent there. So let's get 9,000 programmed in. And then once we get to the top of descent, once we get our VNAV path, it'll come up. Or our descent. Alright guys, and airport elevation is 4,833 feet. Final approach course is 112, so let's get that in there now for the final approach course. So what we're going to do, let's square up the heading. Okay, we're all squared up. Let's go heading mode. And let's come here to this. And we said that course was 112. Okay, there we go. Okay, back onto the nav mode, and we are now back following Glen to Grand Junction with the top of descent coming up soon, guys. Alright, y'all. We are getting it in, man. Getting it in. Thanks for flying on this short flight with us over to Grand Junction. Maybe we'll do some pattern work there, and then we'll get back and go to Santa Fe. And then maybe back up to Colorado Springs, or we'll see what we're looking at on the time. But again, I'm not doing a really long stream tonight, so we're just keeping her kind of short. See, there's our timer going. Okay, about a minute and 22 till top of descent. Okay, we've got VNAV path on, and we have our target altitude set to 9,000. So now, once we get a little bit closer, we should get our, there it is. So here is our VNAV path, magenta diamond. Once it gets here, we'll start descending along with it. And every now and then it skips by, and you got to kind of chase it. So we'll figure that piece out. But nonetheless, as we approach top of descent, this is going to go ahead and come down, and then we'll catch it. Nice, nice. Piloto virtual. Yo usé Active Sky en X-Plane 11, pero ahora no estoy usando nada más. Yo estoy usando el clima que viene con el juego. Pero todavía voy a comprar el Active Sky 12. Okay, there's our descent, guys. Let's pull that power back. And the virtual pilot is just asking if I use Active Sky 12 and that he did 2 flights today with the Cessna Citation X, man. That's what's up. And don't forget, guys, we don't even have to change the altimeter because it is 2992. Grand Junction traffic, November 350 Kilo Tango is an Embraer Phenom 300, has vacated flight level 200. Direct to Grand Junction, crossing that at 9,000, expecting ILS 11 for Grand Junction traffic. Okay, everything is 2992. And we're looking good here. You can see there's our Grand Junction, and then we're on in. Okay, 40 miles to go to Grand Junction, guys. And we are passing transition now. We're going into the soup. We're going to go ahead and leave our anti-icing on. Okay, roger that, piloto virtual. El otro purple platform is Twitch, no? Alright guys, let's look at what we got for V speeds. We will land flaps 3. Okay, we got a VREF of 109 plus 10, so we'll be approaching at about 120. And then we'll go look for the missed approach. Our current fuel state is 857 kilograms, which for us is, let's see, that's our total weight. We still have 1,800 pounds of fuel, so more than enough fuel. Don't forget our V speeds. We'll be approaching at about 120. And once we get to the field, we are going to exit stage right where all the services are at. After picking up the ILS 11 here, for runway 11 that is. Okay, at about 10 miles out, we're really going to start slowing our speed down. Okay, roger that. Piloto virtual. This thing also doesn't have windshield wipers. And we will go ahead and keep the anti-icing on. Okay, here's the Grand Junction VOR. And you can see here the top part of this is 7,476 feet. Cierto, piloto virtual, virtual pilot. Okay, 18 miles out. We're gonna start bleeding that speed. Let's get the flight controls on for you guys already. That rain is definitely coming down. Okay, it says overcast at 7,500, but there is 10 miles of visibility. So we will be verifying that. And actually, we're kind of crossing over the runway now. Let's continue to bring that speed back. Don't forget, touchdown elevation is 4,833, so we are almost to the 10,000. Let's get landing light on. Slow down to about 210-ish on the speed. And let's go back in the cabin, guys. Clean it up. Okay, music is off. Grand Junction traffic, November 350 Kilo Tango, is currently 10,800 direct to Grand Junction. Speed is 200 indicated. We will be transitioning at Joystick for the ILS 11 approach full stop, Grand Junction. Roger that, aviation geek. All right, guys, we're coming into that Grand Junction on y'all. Okay, 1,000 to go. Okay, we're going direct to Joystick now. Slowing speed down. Woo, it's coming down, boy. And let's go ahead and make our descent down. There we go, guys. Let's get it in. Man, we might have to do our actual pattern work in New Mexico. We'll see how it is once we get on the ground. Okay, let's pick that speed up a little bit. Grand Junction traffic, November 350 Kilo Tango at 9,000. Direct to Joystick, expecting full stop. Grand Junction traffic. Man, that rain is loud. There's the arc we're coming in on. And we're going to change our heading to 112 as well. Looking to see if I can turn that rain down. Okay, it's just going to be loud. I know, right? These rain noises are quite loud, man. Ooh, there we go. Should be coming up on a left turn here. That rain was killing us, man. And just like that, the rain stopped. Hey, it heard you say that, Aviation Geek, and it was like, nah, you gonna stay awake. Okay, here we go, our left turn. Grand Junction traffic, November 350 Kilo Tango, now turning right on the arc for ILS 11 at 8,200, full stop, Grand Junction. Right? For real. Alright, don't forget approach speed, guys. Let's recalculate again. Okay, nothing's changed. Approach speed is going to be about 111. Or I'm sorry, 120. So once we get on the arc and turned, let's look at our final approach fix, Jenny. Jenny's at 6,700. Okay, we got Jenny in there. And what we're going to do, guys, is we're going to arm that. Don't forget, we're not doing full flaps, we're doing flaps 3. Okay, we're keeping speed about 170. And let's reconfirm everything. We've got landing lights on, strobes are on. And let's look at those flap speeds. We can get flaps 1 at 180, 2 and 3 at 170 or below. Yeah, I don't know what happened to I used to have a wind indicator on this. I don't know if it got taken out, but it would show me the winds. We won't mess with it now. Okay, let's get that speed slightly slower. Sorry guys, I wish there was a way to turn these rain effects down. Those sounds are loud, man. Gracias, suerte, ¿verdad? Virtual pilots saying -50 in this rain. Grand Junction traffic, November 350 Kilo Tango is now turning right to final. Full stop, runway 11. Got our right turn coming up. Go heading. Okay, we got localizers captured. And let's look at missed approach. Missed approach climb, 67 right turn, 9,000 inbound. So back to just sig and hold. Okay, roger that. Okay, looks like we got the runway out there. Okay, we are on final approach. So and don't forget 120. Okay, we're going to bring the speed back a little bit. Speed check, flaps 1. Okay, slow it down to about 150. Okay guys, here comes the glide slope. We're just going to capture it. And there is the runway. Gears coming down. And we're going to wait for it to... Okay, landing gears down, 3 green. Speed check, flaps 2. Check flaps 3. Woo. Autopilot's off. Yaw dampers off. Our aircraft. Okay, gears down, 3 green, flaps 3 is selected and indicating. And we're right at our approach speed of 120. You can see we got a little yaw there. And Grand Junction traffic, November 350 Kilo Tango, short final, runway 11, full stop. Okay, 2 white, 2 red. Let's put a little more power in there. Check. Check. Landing. 100. All right. A little bit of wind, a little bit of a float. Alright, not as smooth as we would like. And welcome to Grand Junction in this rain. Woo! I was trying to get her down soft, man, and not float her too much. Alright. Gear's coming up. I mean, not gear, but the flaps are coming up. Grand Junction traffic, November 350 Kilo Tango is clear of runway 11, taxiing into ramp for Grand Junction traffic. Thank you, good sir. Gracias, gracias, gracias por todo. And we're just gonna come right over here, y'all. When in doubt, float it out. Alright, gears up, flaps are up. And we made it here, guys, to the place to be. Alright, so we'll stop here. Parking brake is set. And let's get the taxi light off. And we'll leave the nav on. And guys, we're going to do a replay before we even shut down. That way we don't waste the battery. Not to mention, we can't hear it anyway. Yeah, so we'll leave the engine on right now and just get right into the replay. We'll come back and shut it down after the replay. So let's get those off. And let's get some música going on. Alright, y'all, let's get it right into the replay. Waiting for this guy to move. Let's go about right here. Appreciate you, Aviation Geek. Let's see if we get any type of tower view here. Come on, tower. Tower's tripping. Hate when they do that. Not showing our flaps, that's alright. Maybe we'll see, Aviation Geek. Let's see if that tower. Okay, let's see what we got here. Alright, let's run this back here. There goes the landing gear issue again. Okay, it's starting to come in. Let's get a little closer to it. I don't know what X-Plane has against wheels, man. There they go. All right, y'all. Nice, nice. Hey, it's a good little free site, huh, Aviation Geek? Alright, let's get a wing replay in here, and then we'll be done. Let's say about right here. We'll do this replay here, and I'll get the next flight ready, because I don't think we're going to be doing our... I don't think we're going to be doing our... What you call it? Our pattern work here, man. Alright, you guys, let us get this done. Alright, let's shut that down. And we're going to come here really quick and let's shut the plane down. Okay, nav lights are on. Alright, you guys, let's hurry up and get this done and get out of this rain, man. So, let's go flight plan, let's go menu. Okay, there we go. And let's get this bad boy figured out so we can get on up and out of here, man. Big up, big up. Yeah, I'll have to figure that out, X-Plane Reviewer. Sorry about that. And big up, Green Light Man. Big up, big up. Alright, next, guys. Next route is really easy. We got Hack, however you pronounce this. There we go. And then we got Brazo. Okay, Brazo. Let's do something here. I swear. Let's see if this is it. Just don't understand why that rain is so loud. Anyway, let's get back to doing what we were doing. We'll keep Grand Junction stuff in here and let's do Santa Fe. New Mexico. We'll give ourselves something to do in the air. We'll pick the runway there. It was telling us runway 28. See what the winds are there. Okay, altimeter here is now 299.5, 050, 6 knots. Go ahead and enter that. Let's enter our cruising altitude. Oops. Delete that. Let's see what our cruising altitude is actually. It should really be 23,000 feet. We're going that way, which is more of a eastern way. So let me edit this flight plan and refile it really quick. Then we'll get our fuel in and we'll get out of here, guys. Okay, 23,000, 2390. Okay, let's pre-file. Just in case. Alright, that's filed. That's awesome. And let's get our 2390 of fuel in there. Okay, so we got 2516, just a little bit more than we needed. And let's double check and make sure that's in there. 1141 on the kilograms. 1141. Let's go V speeds. We'll take off. We'll still do flaps 1. Okay, 101. And let's see, based off of the METAR, 350 at 7 knots. Into Santa Fe. Sounds like runway 2 to me. So we're probably coming from this way. We can probably get not fly the arc, but pick it up here at Lear. And let's see, Lear. Let's load that. And 10,000 feet, so that's going to be a high elevation landing. Let's see what the touchdown elevation is 6,000 feet, so it's pretty high up as well. And we got this coming right in to Faker at 10.4. 10.4 here at Lear, so we'll at least put that in there. That way, in case we go direct. There we go. And we don't know, see, Brazo's 137 miles out, and this is 244 nautical miles out. So once we get to Brazo, we'll be 77 out, and we'll start our descent. It's only 10,000, so that'll be more than enough to get down and go direct to Lear. So we're ready to go, guys. Fuel's looking good. Let's double check that again. Yeah, 1141, 2516. Okay, cool. Alright, we already did that joint. Let's get the music off and get out of here, man. So we can get out of these rain noises. Alright. Okay, we'll start on number 2. Okay, we got ignition there. Okay, number 1 coming up. We got ignition. Take the ground power off now. Okay, so this has got us out to the Grand Junction, so we'll probably make like a 170 turn out to our first waypoint. And our first waypoint, Hacky, is 35 miles out. That'll be that. So we're going to take off 7, and actually we'll just keep basically runway heading, and since that's out to the east, and get out of there. Let's look at our taxi here. For like a super loud man. Okay, taxi all the way back to runway 11. And yeah, we'll stick with that. Grand Junction traffic, November 350 Kilo Tango on the ramp between Alpha 6, Alpha 7. We'll be taxiing Alpha to runway 11 for departure out to the east for Grand Junction traffic. Alright guys, let's get our hydraulics back on. And let's get our flaps set. Flaps 1. And let's do our flight controls check. Then I'll be checking you guys out here shortly. Captain Will is in the house, man. Big up, big up, big up. Okay, guys. Pull up, pull down, aileron left, aileron right, rudder right, and rudder left. And of course, let's get that trim back up to about 7.5. There we go. Trims are set. Parking brakes released. Taxi lights are on. And strobes are off. Let's ride. So welcome back on board, guys. And we'll get our new minimums and ILS information in once we get in the air. Give us something to do. Okay, we're going all the way Alpha 1. Hopefully, man, it is not raining in New Mexico. About 2,300 feet there. We're going to be departing on the heading mode. Slow that taxi down a little bit. As soon as we get up, we'll get our anti-icing going on too, man. Grand Junction traffic, November 350 Kilo Tango on Alpha, getting ready to merge onto Alpha 1 and get on runway 11 for immediate departure out to the east. We'll call clear runway Grand Junction traffic. Let's see, let's stop here and do a few things. Yeah, roger that. Let's hold short here. Okay, let's restart that and let's get back onto our transponder. Let's go out. Let's switch our code out. Okay, transponder's on and we're good to go. Okay, final looks clear. And let's ride out. Flaps are set. Flaps 1. Clock has started. Takeoff power set. Airspeed is alive. 80 knots. V1 and rotate. Woo! A lot of rudder play in here. Positive rate. Yaw damper on. Gears coming up. Pull that power back. Flaps up. Pull that power back a little bit. Grand Junction traffic, November 350 Kilo Tango is clear of runway 11, climbing out to the east. Last call, Grand Junction. Okay guys, we're climbing out nicely. Okay guys, we're going to go direct there now. Now we're on the nav heading. We're just going to climb it up to 10,000. Alright, still hand flying her. Getting out of that rain situation now, guys. And further up we go, almost to 10,000. Okay guys, gear is up, yaw dampers up, flaps are up. Selected and indicated. And we are at 10,000. And the lights can come off. And let's get right on those flight directors in this miserable weather here. Woo!
Autopilot.
Woo! Big old wind draft there. That was crazy. That was one of those crazy drafts. Let's try that again.
Autopilot.
Yeah, autopilot's not trying to work out at all, man. Every time I put autopilot, there's a huge drift, so we'll just have to fly this thing for a long time here. By hand. Hopefully get above this weather. There we go. Autopilot took that time, fams. Okay, let's go 250. And we're still in the toga. Let's come down the climb. Woo! All right, out of that chaos, man. Get that off there. Uh-oh, talking about PG-13. Who knows what you guys are talking about? All right, 15,000. Let's see, lights are off. Nav strobes are on. Flaps are up. And just because we can, let's get all of that ice protection on. Whew, out of there, man. Out of there, for real. Hey guys, so we're on our way to Santa Fe. Here's Hockin, and then we'll be direct to our next waypoint, which is Brazo, in 137 miles, and then we'll be direct to Santa Fe. So once we get to Brazo, that's more than enough mileage for us to descend down. Excuse me. We'll be going direct to Liver. After that takes place, man. Okay, we got standard pressure there. Let's keep ourselves climbing out. And it looks like we've got another aircraft there to pay attention to. And we've got 133 miles to go. And we are almost to flight level 230. We got about another 1,500 to go, folks. It's showing Colorado Springs and Santa Fe, but that's alright. That's right, Aviation Geek, Santa Fe, here we come. You guys can see we're reaching our cruising altitude here in the standard pressure. And we've got several aircraft around us here, kind of surrounded. Picking up speed there. Yeah, roger that, Captain Will. You in the back with the yak and a cigar. This is a smoking flight for you G's. Alright, continuing to pick up some speed. Okay, we got our timer started, which is cool. Okay guys, so for runway 2, the minimums are 6503. And 11.7. Okay, we got 11.7 there. 11.7, both sides. Final approach course is 27. What did we say it was? 27? Alright, so 27 degrees, 27 degrees. Bada bing, bada boom, back on the nav. And you can see we are making good time here. That's right, anything goes, that's right. You guys are crazy, man. Let's pull that power back just slightly. Okay, we're going to bleed a little speed here. And when this thing gets too fast, she wants to climb, so you really got to kind of put it back in that cruise detent, let the speed bleed. See how she's wanting to climb? There we go. We might bleed off a little bit of speed, but that's alright. We're in our cruise here. And once again, y'all, nothing to look at, nothing to look at. So, where we got 23, we're going to be descending down to 10,004. So, 23 minus 10 is 13. Times 2 is 26. 36, 39. So, about 50 miles out. So, as soon as we get direct, or as soon as we get to Brazil, we're going to be going direct to our initial fix, and we'll start our top of descent. So this is out 200 miles. There's Brazil right down here. Pick it up there a little bit. Okay, what ground speed do we have now? We're at 421, so we're making a little bit better time. Hey, Green be doing some surfing, boy. Let's go up to about 82. Alright guys, we've got about 88 miles to go. And fortunately for us, looks like there's a break in the clouds there. We didn't do any DNN today there, Captain Will. Probably won't do any. So as soon as we get to Santa Fe, if the weather is decent, we're definitely gonna be doing some pattern work after we let the passengers off, man. Slide over to the first officer side here. Yes, we got a break in the clouds, y'all. Alright, y'all. Yeah, that one too. Either one, my G. Alright, you guys, I never took a break out of the seat. Let me get up and refresh my water. I'll be right back with you guys. Enjoy the flight. Alright. Back in the place to be. We finally got something to look at, man. Just breaking out of those clouds. About time, y'all. We're headed to Santa Fe, New Mexico. Let's kind of come here and review what our missed approach is. Climb to 73, climbing left turn. So if we go miss, we're going to do left turn. Outbound Santa Fe VOR on the radial 354 to Sedan, which is here. And that's 30 miles from the Santa Fe VOR here. And you can come straight in, do a parallel, come back on the heading of 174. And then as soon as you hit the fix again, back to the right 354 for 1 mile legs. But we're not going to do any of that. We're just going to come out left and come back around if we go missed for whatever reason. Once we land, basically it's going to be exit stage right. Nice, Captain Will. Nice, Captain Will. I know you a happy camper. So probably once we get between 10 and 5 from the Brazo fix, which is 45 miles from now, we will then go direct to our initial fix and use that so that we can get our descent guidance down to 10,400. Ice protection off. Okay, all systems are good. Pumps are on for the fuel, cross bleeds. And we come here to the system and just get a status check. Here's our electrics, and then here's our light ID and all that good stuff. So it's looking good, man. Looking good. Of course, we turned the anti-icing off, so there's nothing to worry about there. Okay, 35 miles to go, guys. Hey, roger that, green. Roger that. Look at that. Beautiful, right? Okay, just about halfway there. We'll be starting descent. Probably the next 40 miles or so. Yes, sir. For the win, green, green. For the win. Captain Geo, what is up, man? Good to see you, my G. What you got cracking, man? Where you at in the world today? You home or are you on the road somewhere burning rubber? Big up, Captain Geo. Bam Bam is in the house. Green eggs and ham. I don't know why I said that, but sound like some Dr. Seuss joint that I should have been kicking off with y'all. So nice. He's at the crib player. Alright, Gio, then when's that next stream coming out, my G, so we can tune in? Wow, that's me tuning in on the TV like the old times. For you old heads, when we used to put the foil on the antenna, or your parents told you to hold the antenna and you were the TV remote. There was no remote, there was no tablet. Sometimes that was it. The MC Hammer, that is, roger that. Y'all know what I'm talking about. So this is how I'm tuning in to you, Gio. Okay, roger that. Might do some F&O. What's the F&O tomorrow, Gio? Alrighty, 18 miles to go. So runway 2 is basically going to be landing north. See something. We might be able to... So we're going to be coming up. Same difference. Can hit it here. It gives us enough time to head to this point here, so that's good. So let's do that now, guys. And top of descent is 6 minutes for 10,004. Okay, roger that. Orlando. Okay, we got VNAV path there. Here will be our top of descent, and that's where we'll start dropping down 10,000 feet. You can see here, we got 10-4 here at that waypoint, Ming. Perfect. Chase is in the house, man. What's good with you, Chase? Good to see you, my G. Alright. You guys know I gotta run to the cabin. Coming back here for Aviation Geek. He said he had tacos and stuff for his lunch today, man. Let's get in here and use this facility here for Aviation Geek. We gonna sit this way and back up, and then you know we plopping down. There we go. This Aviation Geek right now with his tacos, man. All right, don't forget to flush and wash your nasty hands, Aviation Geek. You know what I'm saying? Well, actually, you can hold it up. Here goes the flush. There we go. That's because Aviation Geek got that bad gas, y'all. Alright. You're going to use your soap. Get your hands washed, man. Right? Get some incense and light a match, right, Green? Hey, this is pretty nice, though. Can you imagine you're using the bathroom? You got to spend a few minutes in here. And this is actually your view? This wouldn't be bad at all. Wing view from the toilet, man. That's what we need right there. Wing view from the toilet, y'all. Alright, y'all. Our hands are washed. Let's get up out of here. Here we go. Yeah, close the door, man. Alright, top of descent is 100% coming up on us quick. We got under 2 minutes to top of descent, guys. Yeah, for breeze time, you ain't lying. Poor aviation geek probably is somewhere using the bathroom. He's not even here to defend himself. If he only knew, man. Okay, we're getting ready to have our magenta indicator come up for our vertical path here shortly. Okay, there it is. There's our vertical path. Okay, here's the magenta path marker coming in. Let's pull that power back. Otherwise, if you're going too fast, you won't catch it. Santa Fe traffic, November 350 Kilo Tangos and Embraer Phenom 300, now vacated. Flight level 230, descending down 10,400 for initial approach fix, runway 2 for Santa Fe traffic. Alright, you guys see this time it kind of missed it, so we got to chase it. Okay, roger that, Green. Yeah, I had it activated. It worked last airport. She descended just fine. I activated the VNAV path, set the target altitude, and she, if you watch back in the stream, she did catch it. But sometimes if she's going too fast, she won't catch it. But she does normally catch it. So that's not even a problem there, man. Okay, gotcha. Gotcha, Green. Alright, let's get the ATIS one more time. Okay, winds 010 at 11 knots. So we're going 11 knots again. 299.6 is the altimeter. Perfect. Okay, there we go. We're on VNAV path now, so I did your flight level change thing, green, and then hit it, and it picked it up, so that's good. So we caught it. Let's get 2996 in there for that altimeter. And let's, of course, calculate our V-speeds. Flaps 3, compute. And there we go, about 120 will be our approach. Alright, music off. And we'll get the flight controls on pretty soon, man. Let's check our fuel here. Still doing good, 689 for fuel. That's in kilograms, so let's go look what that is. It's got 1,517 pounds. And about 120 will be our approach speed. And we got 24 miles till we're there. Let's square up the heading. You can either square it up yourself, or you can come here and push this rusty dusty button here. And Lear, Santa Fe traffic, November 350 Kilo Tango, currently at 16,000 on a 167 heading direct to Lear, which is the initial approach fix for runway 2, expecting full stop. We'll call left base left to final for Santa Fe traffic. Slowing down to about 230. Don't forget, runway elevation is 6,000 feet, so we are literally above ground level, 10,000 feet. Here's our minimums, 6,500 feet. Runway touchdown should be 6,300 feet ish, and it is. So minimums are the standard 200 radial above. Let's get the landing lights on early, since we are technically less than 10,000 above the ground. Okay, so let's look at the topography here. You can see our fix that we're going to is just in this open area here. So if you look right off the nose, it's right in this area. Then we'll be busting the left before this mountain system. So literally the airport is right up over here. So we're going to come down here, make a left. So we're going to make a left and another left. So the airport's actually right here. That's the airport right there. Putting in the final approach fix, which is 27 as far as the heading is concerned. And there's heading 27, there's heading 27. Okay, we'll be turning back up this way. 8800 is the next. Okay, speed is bleeding. So Faker's also at 10.4, so we got enough to get established even before we start descending down to Sibu, which is 8,800 feet. So we'll let the airplane do all that work for us. And Santa Fe traffic, November 350 Kilo Tango is left base at Lear. We'll call left to final, full stop, runway 2, Santa Fe. Okay, we're down basically to our initial approach speed. Altimeter set in. We know missed approach is going to be off to the left. Okay, localizer's captured. And there's the glide slope. And first stage of flaps. Santa Fe traffic, November 350 Kilo Tango is now turning left to final, established on the localizer for runway 2, expected full stop. Okay, there's the runway here. Looks like it's right there. Getting that crosswind. Okay, brakes are out. Okay, normally our spoilers closed. So spoiler must have a malfunction to it. So let's spoiler's got a malfunction to it. Flaps 3, flaps full. 108, so we'll come in as slow as possible here. Speed check. Flaps 2. Yeah, it's still not deploying. But we potentially could have a problem with that thing. The switch is working, but the speed brakes themselves are non-functional. Gears coming down. Okay guys, we should be on a 5-mile final here shortly. So we can call it. .5. Okay, flaps 3. And Santa Fe traffic, November 350 Kilo Tango is on a short final for runway 2. Full stop.
Autopilot.
Autopilot and yaw damper are off. She is bouncing around here, folks. Little concerned about the no braking thing here. Trimming up. These wind gusts or something up. I know. Trimming up, man. Trimming up. Power up. Trying to keep it as slow as possible here. Okay, we got one red, one right on the poppies. These kind of poppies. So we're looking good. Okay, I'm bringing that speed back. We might have to burn up the brakes, y'all.
Minimums.
Landing.
Rise slope.
Alright. Center line. Let's hopefully those brakes are out. Okay, -1. That was pretty nice. Alright, let's do a little toe tapping here. I'm not pushing the brakes too hard, but we're getting them done there. Okay, let's let it roll out now. Okay guys, let's dump those flaps. Flaps are coming up. And DFW Spotter is in the house, man. Guys, welcome to Grand Junction. See if we can do some maintenance on this thing, man, to fix those speed brakes. Let's see, did they deploy? They didn't come out, so we landed without them. Okay, so they're malfunctioning, but we still got it down. Alright, we're going to exit at Alpha 2 here. And the Santa Fe traffic, November 350 Kilo Tango, is clear of runway 2, and we will be taxiing into the ramp via Alpha. Whoa. Yeah, Alpha. Strobe off. Alright, welcome in, guys. So, better landing. Those winds were still trying to kick our butts. Hey, appreciate it, retired. So let's come over here now, guys, and do a quick replay on that one. Welcome to Santa Fe, you guys. New Mexico. Let's go further down here to the south ramp here. Alright, y'all. Parking brake is set, and we will pretty much just leave the plane just like it is. How much fuel do we have in here? Let's do a replay and then we'll do some touch and goes here. Let's see what we got here. Yeah, we got plenty of fuel for touch and goes. Let us get this off really quick, and we must come up here, man. And let's see, let's unsuspend that transponder. We can go standby. Let's disconnect from the network and let us get some replay musica going here, man. So guys, we made it to Santa Fe. The whole goal was to try to do some touch and goes over there, but we'll get a couple in here before we end the strizzing.
Autopilot.
And look, now it's showing that the brakes are out. Go figure. See that? It's showing that they're out, so there must be malfunction junction on this bad boy. So we were looking good there. We had a pretty doggone good approach. Let's see if our aircraft, come on, landing gear, come down and show us yourselves. Yeah, like I said, it's just not just this aircraft. It's a X-plane thing that they did with the landing gear, man. They just haven't been. It's hit or miss. And we never restarted the sim, so it's probably up. There it goes. At least we got him at the last minute. Bye, yeah. Not a bad touchdown. And look, I guess the brakes were working. They just didn't show up because I did extend them. So I guess they were just not showing up. X-plane didn't crash or anything. That's a good thing, but that's what's going on. Okay. Let's see if we can run that back here really quick. And as soon as we're done with this, we'll do maybe like 1 or 2 touch and goes, and then come back in the landing, and then we'll call the stream there, man. That's how we're gonna do it, man. Alright. There's that last, and of course this view, we don't have wheels. There we go, at the last minute. Not bad. Touchdown zone just a little bit to the left of the center line, guys. Let's see what we got from the wing view there. All right.
Minimums. Midwise slope.
Now here's the funny thing. Laps aren't showing on replay, but we'll see if the speed brake comes up. DFW said he is awake. He should be asleep, but no big deal. Yeah, look, they came up there, so I guess, guess they do work. Alright, you guys. See if we can get 1 or 2 more touch and goes, and then we'll end the stream, my G's. All right. Replay mode is done. And let's get that off for now. And let's see if we can get a little bit of pattern work in here for y'all fam bammers. As promised. Alright, let's log back on the network just in the off chance we got somebody. Okay, let's see. Fuel, we're still doing good. Let's get our taxi light on. Flaps down to 1, and let's retrim. Okay. And let's see, runway heading was 27. It's on that. You got it. Let's get flight director off because we won't need it. And let's see something here. Something's up with the sounds, and I think that's exactly what's been popping here. Let's see, aircraft exterior. Okay, there we go. V speeds, compute, bam, 99. All right. So we're going to want to stay on Delta. Actually, let's spin back around. I think we're going to have to back taxi. I don't know if the scenery is accurate here. Yeah, we don't want Charlie. Yeah, I don't think the scenery is... Because this is Delta. Let's see. Oh, yeah, this is it. This is another runway we got to cross. And Santa Fe traffic, November 350 Kilo Tango on Delta will be crossing runway 10. Continue taxi to runway 2, Santa Fe traffic. And now we're going to cross runway 33. Santa Fe traffic, November 350 Kilo Tango on Delta, crossing now runway 15. Continue taxi to runway 2. See how it's off? The charts aren't always to scale, but it's a little off, so that was kind of what was throwing me off. Alright. Okay guys, flaps are set for 1, trims are set, takeoff speeds are set. Got V rotate at 99. Alright, 01011 knots, so that's good. So this 2 is still good. What was that altimeter? 299 or 6? 299 or 6? Alright, let's get this touch and go before it's too late. We'll make left traffic. And we'll stay visual. We'll use this chart as our guide as well. Santa Fe traffic, November 350 Kilo Tango will be lining up runway 02 to stay in the pattern close traffic. We'll be departing left crosswind, left downwind to rejoin runway 2 left base and left to final upon our call for Santa Fe traffic. Strobes coming back on. Final looks clear. So this is the touch and go portion, folks. Let's see. We'll try to make our pattern altitude 7,800. Takeoff power set. Airspeed's alive. Right rudder. 80 knots. Whew. And 99. A lot of right rudder here. Alright, let's get her up. She's all over the place. There you go. That wind, man. Yaw damper on. We'll leave flaps 1 out. We'll be nice and slow in this pattern. Santa Fe traffic, November 350 Kilo Tango, left crosswind, runway 02. See, flaps work during this part. Okay, we'll make our approach speed the same, about 120. And Santa Fe traffic, November 350 Kilo Tango, left downwind now for runway 2. Okay, there's the runway there. We got it visual, which is what we want. Kind of ballooned up coming out of there, man. Let's get a little speed decreased here, or altitude. There's the runway there. Sorry about that. I thought I had the flight controls on for you guys, man. We're gonna stay nice and slow, that way we don't overspeed. And Santa Fe traffic, November 350 Kilo Tango is now doing left base, descending down to catch left final for runway 2. Touch and go. Gears coming down. Next stage flaps. Flaps 3. Gears down, 3 green to confirm. Flaps 3 is selected. Santa Fe traffic, November 350 Kilo Tango, now turn left to final, short final for runway 02, touch and go. Okay, there's our glide we got there. We got one red, one white, which is what we want. Let's correct a little bit to the left. We're on that approach speed. That looks good. And we're all visual here, guys. Checks are done. Landing lights are down. I mean, landing gear is down. Landing lights are on. Cross check. Check.
Glide slope.
Yeah, glide slope's good. Don't play the games with me, man.
Minimums. Midline
Landing.
slope.
Right on, almost VREF. Alright, down 191, very good flare. Alright guys, let's power up. And let's rotate. Gears coming up. Flaps up. Flaps 1. And Santa Fe traffic, November 350 Kilo Tango is clear of runway 02. Back in the pattern, left crosswind, time now. Okay, gears back up and confirm. Alright, and let's go. Santa Fe traffic, November 350 Kilo Tango is now left downwind, runway 02, full stop. Alright guys, and this will be the last one, and then we'll do some replays and stream will be over. Okay, we are now left downwind. Okay, there's the field. Slightly high. Bring ourselves back down. Okay, got it visual. Okay. Pull that power back. Just pitch up a little bit. And Santa Fe traffic, November 350 Kilo Tango is going left base. Continue turn left to final for runway 02. Okay, we're kind of blazing up here, guys. See if we can bleed some of this speed here. Okay, speed is bleeding. Next stage of flaps down. Landing gear's on its way down. Continue that turn. Santa Fe traffic, November 350 Kilo Tango is now turning left to final, full stop for Santa Fe traffic. Okay, gear is down, 3 green, flaps 3. Let's get on that glide. Pull that speed back. Correct over to the left a little bit. Okay, 3 is indicated. Gears down to 3 green. And we're looking for the glide. Approach speed. Okay, there's the glide. I see the red and white. Pull that power back. And you can see we're on a mean crab here, guys. Check.
Glide slope.
Glide is good. Glide is good. Let's power up slightly. Okay, a little bit under. Let's correct over.
Minimums.
Landing.
Glide slope.
Power up slightly. Back on glide. Alright, we got a butter for the last one, guys. We got a butter for the last one. There we go, that's what we're looking for. Alright, we got a butter for the last one. Speed is bleeding. Center line. And let's get those brakes ever so gently touched here. Flaps are coming up. Okay. Speed brakes back in and let's roll it out. Alright, welcome back to Santa Fe, and we did our touch and goes, so that was pretty exciting. I was planning to get them in at the beginning of the stream, but we got them in at the end of the stream. We got 1 touch and go and 1 full stop landing again, so we've had 3 touchdowns here. Increasingly better each time, I believe. So, it was definitely a fun one, guys. Getting these last touch and goes or little pattern work here. Appreciate everybody. And let's get landing lights off, strobes off, flaps are up. Let's taxi on in. Flaps are up clean. And Santa Fe traffic, November 350 Kilo Tango, once again clear of runway 02, taxiing to the ramp via Alpha for full shutdown. Santa Fe traffic. Tyrus said, put the bread in the toaster. Can I borrow some butter, please, sir? Hey, all of our, let's see, our first landing, I think, was -3, which was acceptable. So we all had either acceptable or great. And then to end it, we had a butter, so that was nice. So we made it, you guys. We're going to do a full shutdown, get into the replay, do some thanks, some shots out, and we're done for the evening. So, I feel like I had a good run with this bad boy today. Man, how about that rain and how about that rain going into Grand Junction? That was unexpected. Had a little icing on the plane today. We had ATC to start with. We had a pretty full day here, guys. And stream was right short where I wanted it. It's only 3 hours and 20 minutes. I didn't want a long stream today, so. But I did want to get the touch and goes in for you guys. So we're just gonna flip right around here, guys. All right, y'all. And taxi light is off, nav light is on, and engines are off. And everything is shut down up in this place. And that's how we'll leave it. Let's get our transponder. Okay, it's on standby. Bye, y'all. And back here with the clock. Reset that bad boy. And that's it, y'all. We made it here. And the place will be again, man. Let's get the music on. Ride these replays. And get some shots out. For you wonderful folks. Get me out of there. And get that going. Let's get off of the network here. And we'll get back into the last replay. Hopefully X-Plane treats us nice. We haven't shut the sim down at all today, guys. So it's kind of amazing that let's go maybe about back here. Okay, that looks like it's maybe the first one. So let's replay it from here, guys, and enjoy the replay. Coat Cutter in the house just in time for the replay. What's up there, South Africa? Alright, let's see if we can get a takeoff here for once. Of course, with no wheels in that view. Retired firefighter man, thanks for joining us. And she was out of there, boy. And guys, we should be able to kind of follow her in the air there. We'll be doing some checking out of the situation. Let's go ahead and get you guys in there for a shout out. Big up to wifey and kids. Love you guys so much. Fires was in the house. Harrison Horvath, my boy D-Champ and Spawnin'. Aviation Geek checked in for sure with my man X-Plane Reviewer. I spoke with Piloto Virtual or Virtual Pilot for a little while all the way from Brazil. So that was interesting. Nice to meet you once again. Welcome to the channel. We also had my man Retired Firefighter in the house all the way. We said Aviation Geek, I believe, but we'll say his name again. Big up. We had my man Greenlight Auto Brokers and Captain Will. Big up to you boys, man. Let's see. We also have my man Captain Geo all the way up in the house, man. So big up to you, Geo. Hopefully he'll stream something for us soon. We also have my man Chase Sawyer and DFW Spotter was in the house. And lastly but not leastly, by any means, we have my man Coat Cutter 67 all the way from Sydney, Australia in the house. Guys, thanks for riding along with your boy tonight. We're going to run these replays with this pattern work. And hope you guys have a great, awesome rest of whatever day it is for you. And we will see you on the channel as soon as possible. Don't forget, Sunday, 1:30, DCS stream, Mad Dogs. Check it out. We'll be flying with Blue Games and 104th Money, Cages, Mikey D, Ted Station, and a bunch of the Mad Dogs. So that ought to be a fun time. You guys come hang out with us, man. Until then, God bless. Take care. We'll see you on the next ride. I'm gone.
500. 400.